Hi, everybody. I'm Beth Nolan here with the PAC team.
I'm Christine Browdy.
I'm Shelley Edwards.
And I'm Carrie Hewitt.
Welcome to Live at 5. Woo!
Or so.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Live at 5, live on YouTube. Hey, sorry, Facebook just wasn't having us today, but we're glad if you could join us here. So welcome, everybody. I'm Catherine, and these are my teammates, Shelley and Carrie. So today we're going to go back to some basics. Today, what I'd like to talk about, we've been talking about different ways of getting connected earlier in the week. So what I want to talk about is the value and uses of hand under hand. This is a technique that we use all the time, that we share with our learners consistently. So first, team, tell me about what is hand under hand?
Well, it's the way we connect with folks so that then we can be their skill when they don't have it. So we can be the skill while they still have the strength, but we can help.
So we become the skill. We connect with our hands, and we become the skill when they are now left with strength. Yeah, so that's this technique that we have. What are some of the ways that we can use hand under hand?
Assisting with eating.
Assisting with eating.
I would say any ADL, right?
Right, any kind of personal care.
Mm-hmm.
How about
walking?
Walking, guiding, directing, walking. Help with sitting and standing. Some of those physical things. We can become like, we can bear some weight, or they can use us. Yeah, so that's just a few. So these are the things that we often say in PAC. Is we can also use it to comfort. If you're holding a hand under hand, this part of the hand can be comforting to get some firm pressure. Also, when you use that pump, it can get people to pay attention to you. Just getting started. Sometimes people just need help getting started, and then they can start taking over a task. Help with details. Now that's full assistance, maybe with eating, and then to move or change direction, which we already mentioned. So what I'd like to do now is go ahead and check a video. This is of Teepa using hand under hand. So I just want you to notice what is happening to this lady and what is Teepa doing. Also notice the reactions of the care partners around. This lady has had multiple strokes and has lost 20, 25 pounds in the last month. And they started talking, they said she just won't eat anymore. They were talking to the family about palliative care, and Teepa came in, and let's see what happened when she tried to hand under hand.
Here you go.
I've never seen her with her mouth that big.
Yum. It's because her hand is coming to her mouth versus you poking her in the mouth with your spoon. And her brain going, whoa, what's that? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. And this is like, oh, okay, I'm eating. Got it. That's pretty easy once I know what it is. Here you go.
Wow.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, my.
Both of you are going to have a better time. And what I'm doing is supporting under her elbow. And so that gives her a little added information. Okay. And when I do that, she can sit upright a little bit better, too. And I can judge.
Is this not amazing? I get thrilled when I learn something new.
Isn't that fun? Yeah. We're going to try the same thing with Miss Francis a minute and see if she's okay with it. See if she likes it. She eats fine right now, but time will come. Is it good, Lucille? Do you like chili? It's pretty tasty.
Wow.
There you go.
I love that video.
So what did you guys notice about Lucille?
She was eating. She was having no problem eating there.
She was eating. Did you hear what Tipa said? Why she was now eating when she wouldn't have she wasn't eating at all before?
But she felt her hand moving to her mouth.
She had the sense her brain was connecting, her hand was coming to her mouth. Did you also notice what happened to her mouth? It opened before it got there. So you think about when we're eating. We don't wait to get poked in the mouth with our utensil before we open our mouth. Our body has a certain rhythm. This is rhythmic, actually. If you think about it, eating is sort of rhythmic. And what do we have left? Rhythm. Automatic, autonomic, rhythmic movement. Nice. So that was a full-on technique of hand under hand to assist. And what a difference it's making in that woman's life. And also, Tipa said, it's going to go better for all of you. So hand under hand isn't just for the person living with dementia. It can also be supportive of who else?
The care partner.
Care partners. Yeah.
That's what I love about this video where she's like, oh my gosh, she's so excited because she didn't realize why she wasn't eating, why the care partner didn't realize why Miss Lucille wasn't eating.
Yep. So let's look at another one where Tipa uses, she's going to use hand under hand in a slightly different way. So we just saw one that was full assist. Let's go with this one. All right. We've seen Alice before, but there's value in checking this one.
Alice, I'm going to help you change your shirt. Okay, we're going to change your shirt.
Notice how Tipa helps
Here
with
we
hand
go.
under hand.
Let's take this one off and we're going to put this one on. Okay, so let's pick up your shirt. Here you go. Lean forward a little bit. Let's get the edge. There you go. Here, take that one off. You take it off. Here we go. Elbow out. There you go. Pull your arm out. There you go. Take it on off. There we go. Perfect. Now, let's put this one on. There you go. Got that one?
Oh,
Nicely done. Ooh, that's a pretty one. I like that one. Pink and blue. Beautiful.
Okay. So did Tipa use hand under hand in that one? She did. Where did she use it at first?
and getting her to lift it up or
Yeah, she actually used it first just to get connected. It looked like to me. We didn't see the approach, but that was a connection. And yeah, then she used it to get started with that shirt. Did she use hand under hand anymore? She did a little bit. She gave Alice a chance to see if she would catch on. She needed another little reminder, so she did it while she pulled the sleeve, helped her. But then who got the hint of what we're doing now?
Alice.
Alice. How did you know she knew she was changing her shirt?
She pulled it off herself.
She also dove in, 2 arms out. And she pulled it up over her head. So, oh, it gives me shivers because Alice could still help in doing her own care. And how many people do you think, or what do you think happens a lot with somebody who looks like Alice, who's pretty much got aphasia? What do you think happens a lot during Alice's care?
People are doing it for her.
Doing it for her, doing it to her.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah, you probably
this-
talking to
This is so neat because it can just get somebody started and keep them as involved as possible.
Right.
So what I want to do is for all our friends out there and just for all of us as a reminder, I'm going to do a little demo if you want to play along or play this back later and give it a try. It might be a nice thing. So I'm going to do sort of what Tipa did with Lucille. This is Dolly. She's my assistant. Her name is Dolly because can't see my head. Everything that she is made of came from the dollar store except for her clothing. That's my old uniform that I used to wear on the road. Anyhow, so we're going to get into hand under hand. I'm going to give a quick little tutorial. Oh, thank you, Shelly. So in general, about 90% of the population is right-handed. Plus, we often get connected, as we said, by offering a handshake. So you do a handshake, shake, shake, then you shift up into this hand position where your thumbs came from like a butterfly. It's hard to tell. And then you get into it. What does this position look like we could be doing here?
Arm wrestling.
Arm wrestling. So who should feel in charge in this one?
She should. Dolly should.
Bang. She's on top. My hand is under hers. She's on top. Yeah. Now, if I was standing, I'd get to the side, but now I'm going to assist her with drinking. So what do you notice, guys, about my body? It's hard to see, but where do you notice I've placed myself?
To her side. To the dominant side.
I'm to her side. I'm next to her. Am I side by side or perpendicular?
You're perpendicular.
Perpendicular.
I'm perpendicular because I don't want to be twisting my back. So then I'm going to help her with drinking. So here's the cool thing. This is what Shelly brought up about skill fingers. I'm going to hold the cup or the glass in my skill fingers. I'm going to give her some proprioceptive touch on her shoulder. This is grounding. And then I'm going to come to the center line of her body. And I'm going to give a little motion. Now I'm going to use my fingers to tilt the cup instead of bending her arm back, bending her wrist back. So it's up the center. And here's what's really cool. Dolly can give me feedback. She can let me know, oh boy, oh, she's thirsty. Or, well, okay, she's pushing back a little bit. She's letting me know she's done. Now, we're going to add on assisting with eating like you saw people with skill. Now you're going to use 2 sets of skill fingers. Here's another under. So this hand is under. Now this elbow is going to go under. That's where you get that proprioceptive touch again. Elbow to elbow. Her elbow is resting on mine. So now I'm going to use my skill fingers to hold a utensil. This is even tricky. I'm going to use this hand to hold the bowl. Both again in the center line of her body. Now here's the thing. I don't know if you noticed, but Tipa tips the bowl instead of bending back to manipulate. So we tip the bowl to get the food up to her mouth. So there we go. I hope everybody gives that a try. And you know, if you ever want to work on these techniques, I didn't put it in, but next week we have Champion 2 on Friday, Champion 2 course, which is all about using hand under hand. So if you want to learn more about hand under hand, check on our website. I forgot to put it on this, but anyway, you guys are getting used to this stuff. You know, go to our calendar. Also next week. Well, oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's not forget. Let's talk about the big thing first. So Shelly, you want to tell us what's happening this weekend about the conference?
Yeah, this is your last chance to get the early bird pricing and get all the giveaways that come as part of your the conference. So you have until midnight Eastern time tomorrow, the 31st, to do that. You can still buy tickets afterwards, but you won't get any of the freebies. So register early, get some cool stuff.
Yeah, we're really getting full, so don't waste time.
We're almost up to 500 people, so come join us.
Yeah, great. It's going to be fun. We're really gearing up.
Yeah.
Next week also, really fun. If you haven't done it yet, Brain Connection Cafe. It's an hour with Tipa and some of us mentors. We really have fun. We explore, use our brains all kinds of different ways. So that's Monday, this coming Monday the 2nd, 3 to 4 p.m. Again, you can register. Carrie's putting up the links for all this stuff for us. And then next week, get there, get it. It's almost, the cert is almost full. Next week, 3-day virtual trainer certification. You can learn to do what we do with our support. You get a lot of content as well. You get to learn a lot about the brain. You get to learn these techniques, work with some of these techniques with a mentor. That's next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 to 6. And as always, please like, share, tag, visit TIPA every day at 8 and us live at 5. So thanks, everybody. This was a nice way to stop the share. Nice way to end the week. And I hope you all have a happy Halloween.